We just finished testing the Four Winds H260 SS. It's powered by the Volvo Penta V8 350, which is one of those new engines that Volvo came out with, the 6-liter new generation engine, and what a match it is with this stable V hull. We got on plane in 3 seconds flat with very little bow rise. It came right over. But where the excitement really happened is when we hammered the throttle and kept it going. The mid-range acceleration with this package is incredible. One of the fastest times I've ever recorded for a boat of this size and that power. We got to 30 miles an hour in 5.2 seconds, and you really get pressed back in the seat. And we had a top speed of 52 miles an hour, which is very respectable for 350 horsepower. Now, one thing that the stable V hull does well is it's a really blustery day here on Lake Cadillac. We're cowardly hanging out in the calm part of the lake with the seagulls, but over there it's really rough. And what's nice about the stable V hull is you can almost pick whatever speed you want to go at. We were trying to find the minimum plane speed, which is around 16 miles an hour, and we dropped it down even further, and it really the bow didn't come up, it just kind of lowered down, so we could maintain control at virtually any speed, which is a really handy trick when things get tough. Now, the other thing the stable V hull does really well is the cornering. It's almost like a jet boat. If Doyle will hang on, seagulls are going to hate me, but check this out. Unbelievable. It's like that little 16-foot scarab that just went by. Well, Doyle, we're sitting on the Four Winds H260 SS, and I think we're doing what a lot of people will do on this boat, hanging out back. I think most people would want to do it less than 30 miles an hour wind, but hey.
It's summer in Michigan.
Sure.
Or it's October, I'm not sure which.
It's a beautiful day though. It's sun
is.
Shining at least. And here we are, hanging out.
We are.
Doing what we do best.
Doing what we do best. Well, if you notice how comfortable we are. Built-in secondary swim platform or footrest. So absolutely, the people spend their time on a hook, outside the boat, enjoying the water.
You know, one thing I like too is a lot of the big bow riders, they have the swim platform, but it sits about this far off the water. I noticed you got it planted down here nice and low.
We did, Alan, that was intentional. If you look at the swim platform quickly, low to the water, it's got a rounded back edge, so you can swim up, roll up, slide up without catching yourself. It's a grab bar to give you a hand, and then to this side is the patented typical Four Winds deep reach ladder.
Doyle, show me how this works.
Conversion's very simple, Alan. There's a strap that you pull here. That lowers down, and then we discussed a moment ago. You have a full walkthrough. You deploy this, and you have a chaise lounge.
Nice. Nice entry into the cockpit.
It's a great entry.
Doyle, I'm seeing a whole new look here. Tell me about it.
What you have is the SS series of a Horizon 260. Carbon fiber trim, colors, stitching, large U-wrap seating area, aft-facing water sports chair, and in a moment we can talk about the new dash. But for 2015, we have redone the entire cockpit interiors of all of our Horizons.
Man, it's a really nice look. I love this carbon fiber.
Sets it apart. The way the light plays across it, Alan, if you can see here, the texture really pops.
Now tell me about this tower.
Optional arch, actually folds electrically. For those that want to use a source station dry stack storage, you simply pull the 2 safety pins, take a switch at the dash, and the tower drops down.
Nice. Well, Doyle, this looks like a whole new look for this dash here. What do we have going on?
It is, Alan, for 2015, when our Horizon is 21 feet and above, we've redone all of our dashes and port consoles. If you'll notice, we carry the same vinyl carbon fiber treatment that we talked about in the cockpit. Vinyl stitching. Your entire dash is vinyl wrapped. Aluminum etched panels to the built-in sound system, much like your iPhone. Everything is back mounted. We've really put a lot of detail and a lot of thought into the helm of our boats for this year.
Yeah, it really has a nice automotive look to it.
It does. That's one of the things that we focused on being in Michigan. we were able to contact a supplier that does all of the dashes for the Tesla car out of California.
Nice. Well, Doyle, I know a lot of families not having a head compartment is a real deal breaker. Looks like you guys have solved that problem, though.
We have, Alan. Boaters go for the day, spend the day in the water. So to the porch, you'll see a fully enclosed head. And you can actually outfit it with a typical head you have at home, or a vacuum flush head with a holding tank.
Yeah, that's a real head.
You do. You have a sink and all the amenities you need to make it function.
Nice. Man, I'll tell you, you got a little bit of leg room up here too, don't you?
Just a bit. You and I are not small in stature.
No.
And we're quite comfortable, plenty of leg room. This also can be filled in, Alan, for even additional space, including a full backrest in the middle, so you can actually have a 3-wide playpen in the front.
Nice. Like how we have the tunes up here too?
We do.
For more information on the 4Winds H260 and other great boats, go to boatingworld.com. I'm Alan Jones, and we'll see you out on the water.